Hmm. Peace and blessings, family. This is day 79 in 100 days of healing. Thank you for sacredly presencing with me. Today I was meditating on feelings, and I got that feeling is a virtue. In fact, feeling is the greatest virtue because all of the other virtues have to channel through the portal of feeling. The kindness, the patience, the gratitude, the love, whatever it is that is virtuous finds its way into expression and being through feelings. My being communicates through my mind, yet my being exists through my feeling. It's so wonderful to feel the resonance of feeling as the foundation of my very being. I talk so much about feeling because, well, particularly in this last couple years, there's been so many things that have triggered, painful, difficult, fearful feelings, with COVID and, the nature of different governments and just what's going on in the world, and so there's no real escape from feeling. And so if I, want to make it through these times, it's so important that I learn how to sacredly navigate through my feelings. And I hold that thought for everyone, that everyone would be able to navigate through feelings. I learn through my feelings. If I don't have feelings incorporated in my process of gaining knowledge, I can't retain the knowledge that I gain. The feelings help me to retain the knowledge that I gain. If I am to be open to my blessings and receptive and magnetic, I have to do that by way of feelings also. I have a quote here from Barbara Marciniak, speaking about feelings. I love this quote. She says, "Emotion is the key to all of this. As human beings, you need emotion to connect you with your spiritual self. Emotion is essential to understanding spirituality because emotion generates feeling. The mental body and physical body are very linked, as are the emotional body and spiritual body. The spiritual body is, of course, the body that exists beyond physical limitation. You need emotions to comprehend the non-physical, which is why emotions have been so controlled upon this planet. Most human beings are afraid of their emotional or feeling center. They are afraid to feel. Trust your feelings no matter what they are. When you are not afraid of feeling, you move past judgment and allow yourself to feel all the ways you feel. And you will have tremendous breakthrough because you will be able to ride feeling into other realities. If you wish to have an acceleration, dive into something that brings up feelings." So I champion the idea and the intention that I come into greater empowerment through my feeling. My power to communicate is so woven into my capacity to feel. If my communication is to be effective, then it must be communicated upon the wings of feeling. We've all had the experience of listening to someone doing a talk, and they did it, from a pure intellectual place, and it was dry and was boring because it did not have the infusion of the feeling energy. The lifespan, of a thought is determined by the amount of feeling that that thought is sent forth with. If I'm sending forth my thoughts with a tremendous amount of feeling backing them, they have a longer lifespan. They have a greater auric field, a greater magnetism to attract other thoughts of a like nature, formulating a thought tribe that becomes so accelerated that they then morph into the manifestation of whatever the intention was that I sent them forth with. And so, blessed be the reality of feelings. Even in, again, communicating with someone, if I want to really communicate at the deepest level, it's important that I be able to empathize with who I'm communicating with, so I can feel some sense of oneness, and then we can truly be on the same page. And that happens by virtue of feelings. Feeling is my greatest ally. And I just embrace that I champion feelings, and feelings champion me. And so thank you for receiving this communication. My prayer be that you receive all of the empowerment that you can possibly receive and experience through the resonance of feeling. I pray that the whole world moves beyond being afraid of feelings, because the more in alignment we become with feelings in a pure sense, we won't be able to be manipulated and controlled, by dark governmental forces that don't have our best interests at heart. So all is well in the kingdom of this sacred moment. Good fortune in all that we are and all that we do.